The studio, it's going to be time for Tony's comment of the week.
Oh my word.
Tony's comment of the week.
Boom. Dodo.
Greetings and salutations, all you spectacular people out there.
Oh.
I was driving through town and there's this homeless shelter there, and there was like a lot of people hanging out. And I stopped for a little bit and I watched them all. I mean, there was a real crowd out there. I'm thinking to myself, man, how bad are things that there's so many people at a homeless shelter, and it's like the suburbs. And I started thinking about, how unfortunate the folks might be, and they've gotten to the point where they've got no place to go. I mean, I'm sure things get hard, and there's X amount of people that for some reason or another don't have any place to be. But there was a lot of people there, and I'm thinking to myself, man, no friends to spend time with, no relatives. I mean, no friends to you can't live with any friends. You got no relatives to live with, and I mean, it's nice that there's a facility like that. But I'm thinking about them going, man, that's a shame that you got to the point in your life where you have no relationships in your life that you can hang out with, So all I want to say is this. Nobody plans on being homeless. I'm sure of that. Get up one day and go, my goal is to have my life go in a particular direction where I'm homeless. And I have to go stay at a homeless shelter. All I can say is, listen, keep the friends you have if you can, and make new ones. All right? Because all I can assume is that something went wrong somewhere, and they just don't have the relationships that come in handy when you fall. So if you're out there and you notice that you're trending in the direction of losing relationships, maybe you should stop for a second and just rethink your behavior. Because I know people lose friends for a lot of strange reasons. Some are valid, okay? I get that you have a falling out with somebody, and a big falling out over something that's very real. But what I've noticed recently is people losing relationships over topics. Hotly contested items of conversation that, in all honesty, are only an opinion, not a real personal opinion. Like I watch people fight over basketball games. I mean, argue, man, like nearly coming to blows, fighting over just which video game is better than another video game, and I mean angry, yelling, fighting kind of stuff, and
Passion,
and real passionate, but like borderline, I'm never gonna talk to you again kind of stuff. You know what? Stop it. That's not a real valid reason to lose a friendship. So I would say, other than real, what are real issues like? It's not okay with me if I have a friend who thinks pedophilia is a trend he wants to be involved in, right? I got a problem with that. And that's a valid thing. Or it's okay to rape people. That's real, And so I'm sure I don't want to know somebody that's their gig, okay? But other than stuff like that, get out of the habit of losing relationships because of an issue. Some nebulous pastime, whatever. Don't choose the issue over the relationship. Keep your relationships intact as best you can, because I'm going to tell you something. You may need them in place one day, and they may need you.
Yep.
That's what I have to say about that.
And that was Tony's comment of the week. Okay.
Bacon mustache.
Can Americans hang up on their phone addiction?
I don't think so.
Okay. We check the phone on average 47 times a day. sometimes in the middle of the night. But have we reached our peak?
I don't think it's ever gonna stop. You got these tweens walking around at the age of 13 with cell phones. It's just a growing trend that's gonna keep continuing.
You can have cell phones in class now.
They allow it?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, they told us took your phones away. Now it's like he said. I've seen people like yeah, but you can have your phone out as long as you're not sitting there playing Pokemon Go and do all this stuff like that. Because that's the way they access stuff now. They don't go to books anymore. They go on to like.
Oh, so they're basically letting them in class because they're like their computers.
Yeah,
their computers instead of having a tablet.
An example would be that's why it's this computer because I clocked in and out of work today on my phone.
Unbelievable,
honestly, because I was in in-service training today, and they don't clock in and out for in-service. So I set up my phone, like clock in, clock out. I clocked in and clocked out for work today, and I'll be doing that for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so we all are fairly addicted to our phones. Okay,
yeah, fairly.
The only time, like for myself, I make sure my phone is absolutely silent, and sometimes I even shut the internet off when I'm sleeping.
I don't shut mine off at all.
Because
so your phone is your primary
Yours
phone.
does
I mean, do
shut
you have
off,
a
though,
house phone?
somehow.
well, no, okay, so because I leave it charging, but
When you go to bed, you can't contact you at all.
yeah. So when when my phone's charging at night when I'm in bed, it's on my desk. I do not have that on. I do not want to be woken up from sleep. I'm sleeping.
Oh.
You cannot get a hold of me.
So in case of an emergency, you
I am off limits. You'd have to come to my house and knock on the door.
That's interesting. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm opposite because
I mean, nothing need you at night.
when I go to bed, my phone is always on. I have ringtones that scream at me. So and it's mainly because of my job. I'm working too because my job I'm always on call to go to take care of people with developmentally challenged.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm not at that field, I still have responsibilities that other people will help out.
Right.
And I never turn it off. It's like I tell people, my phone's always on. It's always in the charger.
I have a house phone too. So
okay, so Bazinga, do you ever have a time before I go into this topic where you shut your phone off?
I never shut my phone off. I'll turn it on, put it on silent, but not when I'm in bed. No, I need.
Yeah, in case something happens.
If there was something that happened, because there was one time I got a phone call at night when my somebody that I knew passed away.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, what? Who?
Yeah,
I was like half asleep, but so
we got family. We have family nearby, and grandkids and so forth and so on. And we need to be, in case something happens.
But I don't check my phone 47 times a day to search the web, see all this crap. This guy, he's a social media fanatic. I look at my phone to see the time.
Well, that's even 47
So
times is 47 times is just checking it. That's not in detail what you're doing in it. That's just looking at it.
I don't count.
You don't have a big
checking
social
time.
But for this study, that's what they did.
That's kind of silly. They need to. It needs to be checking your.
No, it's fine. I have an addiction.
You need to check your phone.
if
If they're checking their phone, it's got to be based on like if they're checking Facebook, checking all those social
Twitter,
media things,
Instagram.
Yeah.
searching the web or something like that.
I have everything.
Just looking at the time.
Okay, so we check our phones 47 times a day. Now, there was a study done because basically there is a group of Americans that are trying to stop this habit. Okay?
It's
The Amish.
because it's becoming obsessional.
Yeah, okay. So the study was based, in response to from like 51,000 people, but the study was only done with 2,000 of them. And they found 55% of people that were in this study when they went on vacation chose to completely shut their phones off while they were on vacation. And leave them in the suitcase. Leave them at their hotel or in their suitcase while they were at the resort and not take them with them.
I guess I'm that 45% because even on vacation I still have it.
Yeah.
No,
I guess I have other reasons why I bring it with me and stuff like that too. It's maybe because of the YouTuber thing. Like you never know at the drop of a dime when you have to shoot a video, and your phone does everything.
Okay, there's that too. But there is those arguments, which in a sense you can just debate them until they turn into excuses. But we're not okay.
It is an excuse. I will tell you right now because I cannot get off my phone. I'll tell you right now. The fact that says, can Americans hang up their phone addiction? No, I cannot. I am that 45% that cannot.
Okay.
Now you decided you won't.
I can't because I'm always on it.
It's become essential.
Yeah.
To you.
Now, there is something interesting though.
It's attached to me.
Yes. Okay. So I can say to myself, I am myself, but I'm weird because I fight with myself. I really do. I really do. I get in my own arguments.
I was wondering what all that switching was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, we had a power outage here a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Okay. For the, I don't know, it wasn't even 24 hours, actually. I really enjoyed the power out. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, you sure did. I saw your artwork on Facebook.
Yeah,
Wow, and the power outage.
Yeah, I grabbed my sketchbook. I was reading my book. And what do you call it? Just sitting by the
Just
window.
rubbing it in people's faces.
Sitting by the window.
How happy you were that there was no power.
Oh, it was so quiet. I could think. It was great. But that's beside the point. But, okay, I used to love, and because I can reminisce, because I was reluctant to get a cell phone for years. I wouldn't even buy one. Because I didn't want people to have access to me.
Right.
If I was out going somewhere, you're not finding me.
Right.
I will contact you later.
Okay.
And that was my mentality.
Right.
And I still reminisce about that, and I like that.
Okay.
I like the idea of being able to shut yourself off from the world, and you'll come back when you're ready.
Oh, by the way, the town has a boil your water alert going on.
Yes.
So how would you know that? If
from the evening news. Well,
I watch the
evening news. But
How are you going to watch evening news when you completely cut the cable?
Or you find out in the morning that your town became Little Mexico.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying in general. We're talking about phones here. We're not talking about internet
information.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about cutting yourself off from having that phone for people having access to you.
Yeah. See, I have a story almost like yours when the power goes out, but it goes back further. Is when we had that big flood. Remember that big flood?
2010.
Okay, yeah, 2010. I can distinctly remember everyone in my house panicking. I'm not talking like, okay, oh God, power's out. Panicking. Oh my God, I can't go on Facebook. There's no power. I can't play my game. I can't go on Instagram. I can't go on.
You were one of them.
I was. Oh, you kidding me? I was. I was angry.
In Florida going,
I was calling the electric company on my phone, going, "How long?"
Oh, you were in Florida?
I lived in Florida. Yeah.
I was yelling at them, "How long is it going to take?" They go, "Sir, it's a flood outside."
It was crazy, man.
No, some lady's driving in the water. Submarine.
I saw it flooded so high in the highest points of Norwich were flooded. I could not fathom how that. I was
it was crazy.
They're floating. Where's everybody?
I was living in Cranston. I was on I was up on the top of this valley, and all 3 roads around me were flooded out. Yeah. I couldn't leave my house for 3 days.
It might as well have been a moat. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And we were so bad. We actually the basement, the water stopped right below the electrical panel. We're that lucky.
Wow.
And it's like it was that close. I was living in Ashway at the point. It was a dirt basement, and by the time we left the house, the water had just stopped.
Oh, wow.
And then we went back to the house the next day, and the water was still there. And some lady had driven into the water, not thinking. She goes, "Oh, I can drive through this. It's not that deep." Oh no! Fire company had to get like some kind of large crane to pull her out of the water.
Cool thing, really.
Because she's like, "Oh, I can do it. Look, I have a submarine car. Here I go, guys."
All right. So the one thing though I want to ask everybody though, because on this subject, I just gave my opinion, so everybody knows what my answer would be. And Tony, I'm sure, would be on my side too, besides just people getting hold of emergencies. So Ben and Bazinga, would you be willing to do an experiment where you don't have your phone for a day? No access.
What am I getting in return?
No. There's nothing. You don't get any reward.
I couldn't do it because I got too many people that might need to get hold of me.
Okay, say if you were given a phone where people could call you.
I would do it as a social.
You have to be able to text me too, because a lot of people don't call; they'll send me a message. But I could go without anything else. Yeah.
I would do it as a social experiment, but I would have someone record the process to see what it's like, so I can make a video out of it.
The life of Ben
with no phone. Because it'll make a good video, I think. Honestly.
You have access to the internet, you have access to all that, but you can't do it on your phone.
No.
That's the thing.
Oh, I could do that, but I'd have to be able to get contact if somebody needed me.
No.
But I could go without Facebook for a day, no problem. And if I just go home. I can't. I'm at work most of the time anyway.
Well, the thing is, you have to physically go on the computer to go on Facebook. Just like back in the day.
No big deal.
Nope.
That's not a problem. I don't need the phone.
Yeah.
No.
That's simple. Like I said, I just need if somebody needs to get a hold of me.
I miss so
doctor. This guy.
He's a doctor.
No.
I like it, and I do.
Give me Manny's flip phone for a day.
Are you in touch with real people, or are you just accessing information?
I'm in touch with real people. If they answer me as a question, which is about 20% of the time they talk to me, 80% of the time they ignore me.
I mean,
Which is
are
just
these
life in
people
general.
You know, or just you know them through the technology?
I know people I know, and then I get to know them more personally, and they become more friends. Like when I went to the haunts, like I add them on Facebook, and I start talking to them, and then they become friends on Facebook, and they start asking me questions. And
I mean, friends that
Yeah.
you drive to and hang out with
No.
in front of and say, hey,
not all of them.
And, okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
Acquaintances.
So that's just basically an aspect of your social life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I just need for myself to find some kind of a medium where there are times where I can disconnect for a while, then come back to the world.
I have trouble disconnecting.
Well, I can tell you this: when I'm at work, I put my phone on power saving mode, so all I do is get texts or phone calls.
Yeah, but I like to disconnect myself when I'm actually enjoying my time.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't.
See, my
I've
time
got
is
this thing where
this.
I'm like, on a given day, I'm resting, and I like to. I don't like to be bothered.
Yeah.
So if there's a phone call and it's real important, I'll talk, but I won't talk long
Yeah.
because I've got real good friends that are all over the world, and when they bother to call me, it's like, hey man, let me rap to these people. But if it's just some local stuff, I tell my wife, listen, I'm asleep, and I usually am because I'm trying to rest. But it's okay. I get what you're saying. It wouldn't bother me it wouldn't bother me like not to get any communication. I wouldn't mind the downtime. Only worry would be is being being able to talk to someone in case of an emergency.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's about that.
Yeah.
I was checking Facebook.
So whether
No, I get what you're saying. I can dig the downtime.
the disconnection, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real cool, man.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, because when when I'm fishing, or when I'm in the woods,
Still doing it.
Or you're on a hike, you
or
don't
on
want
a
to
hike,
have
I
people.
don't want to be bothered, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem sitting quiet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Exactly. So where would you people stand on this? I would love to know. If you could possibly disconnect, if you think you're too addicted, do you need a disconnect? Let us know in the comments.
Below.
No.